Friends, welcome to Holy Trinity Catholic Church, where we believe, belong, and become. Good serving, better listening, best choosing. Good serving, better listening, best choosing. Is Jesus the guest in my life? Is Jesus the host of my life? Or is Jesus the master of my life? The theme in today's readings is about openness to hospitality. The first reading, Abraham was open to receive the heavenly visitors and be gifted with a child. Second reading, Paul was open to the sufferings that he was to endure for the sake of the church. And in the gospel, Martha opened her home to receive Jesus and to offer him the hospitality by serving him. Mary, in the same home with Jesus, opened her heart by listening to Jesus, speaking to her, and chose the better part. Hospitality, oftentimes we focus on the disciples being given the hospitality. We have seen it 2 weeks ago when 72 disciples were sent. But today the circumstances are kind of reversed. Here we see the people of God are offering the hospitality. Abraham in the first reading, and then Martha in the gospel reading. In all these instances of the first reading, the second reading, and the gospel reading, we see the theme of openness, opening one's heart, opening one's home, opening one's ears and heart to the guest, the master. We see the openness was offered by Abraham to divine visitors in human form. We cannot be sure enough to understand as to under what guise God would visit us. It could be the person on the street asking for direction. It could be a homeless person, the hungry person, a person who is going through a rough time in his marriage, the victims of flood, the person who is unborn in the womb, the migrant, the hungry, the undocumented at work, and the underrated, undermined neighbors. God comes to us in our lives in an unexpected way and demands our openness of our hearts, of our ears, of our eyes, and our homes through hospitality. And we are able to give ourselves in true openness, genuine and authentic openness to Jesus the guest, or to Jesus the host, or to Jesus the master. The distinction needs to be made here when we open up ourselves to hospitality, to all walks of life, to all kinds of people, the unborn, the undocumented, the migrant, the undermined, the hungry, the homeless. Tasks versus people is the key. If our hospitality is genuine and authentic, we will share the best we have to offer, like Abraham, like Martha. Mary gave her best listening. In our times, resources to these people are one thing, but to pay attention to the person is altogether a challenging task. The challenge of disciples today for you and for me is to maintain the right balance between things we have, things we offer, versus the people we want to serve. Martha and Mary present this balance, present this tension we go through, serving the needs versus serving people, legitimate hospitality and its responsibilities versus listening attitude, opening attitude. With all the responsibilities we shoulder in our lives, in different vocations of life, As doctors, priests, married couples, teachers, if we only focus on the things we want to give, the danger could be we might lose the person we are serving. Mary chose the person. Of course, Martha's serving is essential and pivotal, but Mary chose the better part, as Jesus indicated. And when we strike this right balance, the sufferings are inevitable. When we sit with the Master, listening to him speak to us, we will know the deepest desires of our hearts, the best part. This is not an easy task because, against the tasks which we are able to accomplish easily, the task of listening to oneself, sitting by the Master, calls for resilience and patience and demands commitment. The Sanskrit word upanishad means to sit by the Master silently, listening to him speak. In offering generous hospitality and meet the needs of people we serve, we face burdens and recognize our own vulnerabilities. When we sit with the Master and listening to him speak, we recognize our own weaknesses and vulnerabilities. This struggle for balance in discipleship is real, and the struggles of the kingdom are real. And amidst this tension and difficulties and struggles, we build the kingdom of God among us. All begins with good serving, better listening, and best choosing. Jesus not only as the guest, not only as the host, but Jesus as the Master. And we serve people looking in every person, Jesus, the servant, the Master. In that way, we are able to embrace good serving, better listening, and best choosing. Father Praveen Lakisetti here at Holy Trinity Catholic Church in San Antonio, Texas. Thank you and God bless.